Once upon a time, somebody saw all of those pesky differences around the world that just had to be sorted out, and thought, wow, I wonder if there's an organization for this. Turns out there is. The ISO, or the International Organization for Standardization, is that organization. If they at least had the decency to use the proper acronym for the words, it would be iOS. But oh wait, that's a phone. They keep a lot of standards. Their website says, think of them as a formula which describes the best way of doing something, which I'm sure will never cause any issues when the British see the internationally standard cup of tea. Most of these standards are very interesting, such as the standard for rigid cellular plastics, spray applied polyurethane foam for thermal insulation, Part 2, application. See? Absolutely entertaining content. The ISO standard for ergonomics of the thermal environment, methods for the assessment of human responses to contact with surfaces, Part 3, cold, states that the contact of bare skin with cold surfaces reduces skin temperature. This groundbreaking work of standardization covers a lot of things. When you have a guide to early potatoes, guide to cooling and refrigerated transport, you know you have run out of options for things to standardize. Most of these are for industries. The ISO says it has 13,270 standards for helping industry, innovation, and infrastructure, a number which is more than 3 according to advanced calculus and trigonometry. There are some more interesting standards, such as a standard on the attributes needed to make virtual hats and gloves, the location of controls in motor vehicles, and a standard guide to storing horseradish. These cost money, too. It will cost 38 Swiss francs to see Asparagus Guide to Storage. But who wouldn't want to buy it? According to the ISO, the guidance describes methods for obtaining conditions for the successful keeping of shoots of the species Asparagus officinalis linnaeus. It includes conditions of harvesting and putting into store, optimum conditions such as temperature, relative humidity, air circulation, and storage life. It is truly the perfect use of your spare Swiss francs. You can see a preview without having to buy it, which includes the information that Australia, Czechoslovakia, yes, this was back before it broke up, Iran, and 21 other countries approve of it, while New Zealand disapproves on technical grounds, which geopolitics experts consider one of the 5 least important things New Zealand has ever done. Ultimately, keeping all these seemingly ridiculous standards helps everyone know just how to do even the most trivial of things, as long as there is nobody like New Zealand getting in the way with pesky New Zealanders doing New Zealandish New Zealandness.